Alrighty, now you know. Yep. Good job, everybody. Great job. I will see you all next week. This was a lot of fun. Yeah, time for my next class.
In 10 minutes. So obviously they're ending like.
Okay.
So obviously they ended early enough so you can make sure you get to the next class.
Yeah.
So that is the AI one. How many kids are in that one? 18?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, not bad. It was kind of fun.
No, I like your comment at the end. And you're learning debating skills, right? Which is actually really good.
This is more like trying to prove your point to someone.
Which is debating. It's just like, it's a different form. It's not a traditional, like, going up on a stage debating. This is like how
Trying to change
someone's opinion, having like some kind of conversation or anything, right?
Slap for that Trinity.
I don't care. The second I heard that cereal was milk, I thought of the ocean. That cereal was a soup. I like the ocean in the soup.
Especially when you start thinking, okay, it's seasoned water. Well, the ocean's seasoned water, right? It's like seaweed and other things that grow moss and algae and shit, right? And exactly, and then you get all the fish and mammals that are all the meat, right? It is. It's a sea. Okay, that is water.
Not choking yet. It's heartburn. Way too fast.
Gave you heartburn?
Everything gives me heartburn. If I eat too fast, esophagus that's all fucking tight and the nose. Only like first meal more day too.
I have this really good idea for a video, but I need a pop, like can or bottle, because there's this new trending song that goes like, "You're my soda pop," but I don't have any soda or pop. And
What about that Sprite?
Sprite?
That Sprite bottle.
Oh yeah, I could. Yeah, I do.
Rock your body. Rock your body.
You can find a piano in the sky, so many bitches in the sea, so why
Which way are we going?
Stick to the left. Just follow the yellow wire around the corner. Scooter gang.
electricity.
Avalon, Washington. Farm. Suburbs. And the small. Because, the place we were at, the Brookville Beer Farm, it's really close to Jose's. He goes there all the time, right? I don't know. But he was explaining. Somebody's like, well, how? Because we're all almost like, so people that live an hour, people he knows from martial arts or whatever, that are all within like an hour drive of him. They all came to his event last year. Of course, they wouldn't know his background history, right? So he was explaining that. I was like, well, you're in the sticks, and I'm like, well, I know I'm in the sticks because that's where there's vineyards or breweries all around the woods around Washington D.C., which is interesting because you don't. Some other cities might have them, but we literally just kind of went in a circle, like, and it's all farms and all things like that, right? He was explaining though how his or he was growing up, and then his parents actually built a house out by that beer farm, but then the value went up and then they sold it. So he's like, oh, we actually lived out here for a while.
I'm going straight. Right?
Yeah, you're going straight.
Exit the traffic circle on the Maryland 216. In 600 feet of the traffic circle.
Oh, another freaking traffic circle. I'm sorry. Straight again. I think we're inching back into our civilization. Oh, that's where the U-Haul store is, right?
Traffic.
Exit the traffic circle on the Maryland 216. In 800 feet of the traffic
Holy fuck.
take the second exit on the Maryland 216 east, Jacksonville Road.
Doesn't love traffic circles. That's a few here. It's a few traffic circles.
Come on, guys, going through. And then you're fine.
Oh my god, that Tesla truck scared me.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out there.
Oh! Holy fuck! Like, this is the most traffic circles I've ever done in my entire life.
So I'm trying to keep us off the interstate. I was like, hey, we can just skip across town over to U-Haul and then figure out which of the two ways we want to take to Smyrna, Delaware, just to go drop our tank.
Mother. Like, my god, the amount of roundabouts. Okay,
Another excellent water tower there.
Exit the traffic circle on the Maryland 216 east.
Yeah, back off, everybody.
216 east for 4 miles.
okay. I don't think
We went from one uninhabited area to another, so. Yeah, Laurel. I think this is where we're going this time. How long? 4 miles, okay. Some wasn't that late self-storage units, and some wasn't that late self-storage units, and then trucks. I'm hoping this one has a better layout. But it's not right off the interstate, so. No, I'm glad you enjoyed your egg. Did you eat them all?
Oh yeah, I'm still working on
Oh, well, I gave you 3 because I thought you might be super hungry.
so. Yeah, 2 minutes to your class.
it. You know what I'm doing? That doesn't mean something until it starts.
Okay. 1 mile. Take Baltimore. 2.4 to Baltimore net.
I thought that was something on the road, but it's just direction. I thought that was something on the road, but it's just direction. Error. Back on the I-95.
What do you think? Why is that? Do you know the answer, Catherine? I don't. I just know those hares, cats. There's rats too, right? So weird. Probably not this
Wait,
exciting.
we gotta navigate
I threw it
this.
in there this summer. Kind of like fit it in there. Until I had the rat trap.
There's still one more mother.
Then traffic's
on the road, but I think the rat got out. Do you have some suggestions? Missed out my office for 3 days. He like coughed up hair balls, he left the bathroom. He did everything wrong. He made more mess and he didn't care about that rat. I saw the rat run right by him and he didn't care at all. So,
Monster crazy. You like runs and jumps on your leg. Like
Class about AI, you can get like an AI dog that catches rats.
that'd be cool. There has to be a better way. I put the glue traps out. I've got live traps. These are really smart rats. They don't touch the live traps. I don't think they're eating them. I am literally going to get them. And whenever I get them,
outside of Washington, D.C. That's my only answer.
Okay, all right. Enough rambling today. Let's get started.
Reminds me of Pennsylvania and New Jersey.
At the light,
Take half
turn
cock
right
drop.
at the Washington Boulevard North, then turn
Yeah,
right.
already stand by.
Are you going to be able to? I can't turn on red.
And each other soon.
So wait for a light.
So I'm watching to see where we can park.
If you really need something, you can message us, okay? Whatever, now it's turned off.
What are you looking at? It's all my traffic, so we got lights, so we're good.
How far are we? Yeah, like, should I park over here? And then just haul it all the way down the
Hello, everyone.
block?
Welcome back to another talk about AI. And can anybody remember why we're talking about AI? Can anybody tell us what it is?
Oh, there's also that side street right there, right?
There's
That-
one a little bit closer.
I know. I'm just like anywhere you can probably park on the side of the.
So go
I
ahead,
don't
raise
know.
your hand. Digital hand again. Okay, go ahead, Gabriel.
But it's going both ways, so maybe go down and around, and then kind of. We'll see.
I have to go this way.
I know. It's one way. That's the opposite one way going that way. There's roads that run between. So
Okay, there we go. We got it. It's artificial intelligence, and we said last week it's the next big invention, you guys. It's huge. These inventions come around maybe once in a lifetime for you. Okay, maybe longer than that before. Some of the old inventions that just revolutionized the world, like the printing press. You guys ever heard of that? It just revolutionized technology. The wheel, that was a big deal. What are some of the other ones? Make sure you guys are muted if you're. Can I answer it? What are some of the other ones we talked about last week that just like changed the course of history?
Why did I feel like I'm so
Changed
hard to?
I don't know.
Gabriel.
How you dragging?
Oh no.
The computer,
Yeah, the computer.
Yeah.
internet,
The
electricity.
internet.
This is where
Electricity. Go ahead, you got another one, Paisley?
Turn right, then your destination will be on the left.
Yeah, the light bulb goes with electricity.
like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to
Yeah,
get
these are game
here,
changers, you guys. And it feels like
in
it's
there
speeding up. Go ahead,
and
North.
get out.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. You're not going to be. So just keep.
Okay.
We're gonna lose this lane, so
What do you want me to do?
The phone.
Just go merge back here.
let me
loop around?
go.
What did the telephone?
Put your four ways on. I'm just gonna go ask them. I'm just gonna ask them if they refill, because they're all gonna be forced out of this lane anyway.
Okay, here. I'll just put this right up here and then get out of this. Out of this.
Well, yeah, don't block the U-Haul.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
say the next paragraph.
Yes, from Washington
Yeah, you can
Boulevard.
actually. Like back in the old days.
Okay,
they
am I no
had
longer
leather-
blocking?
I don't think so. I think you're good. I'm just gonna go ask them, and then we'll figure out where we can park. I don't know. Maybe we'll just sit here. Except I don't. I need a
Hey,
tight
can't wait for a ship to go over it, and it might get lost in a storm, something like that. Now the president can get on the line in a second. Actually, can call anybody in the world. It's pretty crazy. Cell phones made it even crazier. It changes everything. That's all technology comes. Sometimes older people like my age, we grew up with a certain technology. Sometimes we don't like to jump on board. They're like, "Oh, this will pass." And when electricity came out, a lot of people didn't want to touch it. They said, "Oh, it's too dangerous. We want to stick with gas, which is really dangerous." They used to have gas in their homes and candles and things like that. And they thought electricity is just a fad. Nobody's going to actually put that into their house. When computers came out when I was a kid, I did not like computers. I just wasn't used to it. I type really slow. I still type pretty bad. And it was easier for me to write things out by hand. I felt like I couldn't really think on the computer. But now I love it. Okay. When the internet came out, like, that's based on the internet. Okay. Well, technology, don't jump on board a lot of times we get left behind. So what happened to me is I got into the adult world. And guess what? Now computers were everywhere, and I had to learn how to use them. It was just that's the way it is. Some people avoid the internet. Oh, I'm not going to touch that stuff. I prefer, this and this and this. Well, it just happened. Now you have to touch the internet, don't you? The next big change in technology is ChatGPT. And you guys it's amazing. You guys are like where I was when computers came out. Like when I was your age, computers were just becoming affordable for the common black people. It's crazy. But you guys, this is the same thing with AI. It's incredible. It's going to just explode with technology.
Yes, now you're wearing this vest.
Hey,
Oh, look
I
at
had to get
Penny.
better. The internet was kind of weird. When you went to
What
do
are you eating?
research on the internet, you didn't know who was writing the articles. You didn't know
You're eating the gummy
I
too.
think Chat actually improved it. We have to learn how to use it, okay?
Give me.
And a lot of the kids in school, they're told not to use it or something, like it's a bad thing. And they're going to be behind. I'm recommending you guys jump on it and start learning it because it's the latest technology. It'll give you a huge advantage, okay? Throughout history, I don't know if you guys have watched, I hope you have watched this movie. It's probably not appropriate for you. It's probably not appropriate for anybody, but it's this movie about these samurais in Japan.
Honked at yet or
I thought it
anything?
was dismal.
Hey, so I'm gonna just go give them a little paintings, and then maybe we'll just look around or whatever.
And so they refused to adapt. They wanted to adapt, and it's a long story, but they had just these common soldiers, and they started training them with guns. That was the latest technology. And eventually the brave samurais went to war. And remember, the samurais were the greatest warriors in the world. They were just amazing. But they didn't adopt the latest technology. They went to war with these just average soldiers. They've been training for like a year. And who do you think won that battle? A samurai or the average soldier? Anybody? Go ahead. Doris.
Butcher.
The average
Soldiers.
soldier. Isn't that horrible? You think I trained his whole life? The average soldier won. Why? What do you think, Lily? What do you think?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
What's this movie called?
Well, it's called, I don't know if I should tell you, it's PG-13. It's not the best movie, I think, but it's called, I think, The Last Samurai. And basically, what it is the samurais, they charge against and they're great sword fighters. They're the best in the world. But they charge against the soldiers, and the soldiers just shoot their cannons and guns and kill them. It's horrible. Because they were stuck in the old technology. They thought it was superior, this manly, to fight with a sword instead of a gun. They thought it was kind of cowardly to shoot somebody from afar. And what happened was they just got wiped out. Superior technology. Okay. Technology's moving on. I recommend you adapt and adopt it. Okay, it's not the technology usually that's bad. Man will find a way to corrupt anything and sin will get into anything. So it's not necessarily the tool, it's the problem. The use, okay? So we want to be careful with how we use it. But we do want to use the latest technology. It gives us an edge. Right? I think there was another show like that. There was a lumberjack. Is there a legend of the lumberjack? What's that story? A big lumberjack with his huge blue bull. It's a giant. You guys ever seen that one? You Go ahead, tell it to me, Benjamin. What was it about? What happened?
The movie was called
Paul Bunyan. How can I forget that? It's Paul Bunyan. Go ahead, tell me what happened.
He was just chopping away using his axe, and when people started using, I'm trying to remember the word. No, that's the wrong one. When they started using chainsaws, then Paul Bunyan would try to spin his axe and he kept chopping away until one day he got too tired and just lay down and died because he used too much of his energy to keep up with the chainsaws.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. So that is it, guys. He was a huge giant with a huge axe. He could just chop down trees like one by one and throw them. Well, this other guy comes with the latest technology. He has a chainsaw, and instead of a big ox, a big blue ox to haul the logs, was really strong. His ox. He used a steam engine, I believe, train. And they went to war to see which one was the best. They didn't really go to war, but they had a competition to see who was the best. And unfortunately, the little man, a little scrawny little guy, with his chainsaw, he won the battle. And that huge bull that was so strong, pulled all those logs, he lost to the steam engine. And that's just the reality of technology, guys. That's why you want to jump on board. Okay, I'm a little bit older. This stuff is new to me, but I jumped on board right away. I started learning ChatGPT and AI. Okay, it's not doing the thinking for me. It's enhancing my thinking. Instead of me having to go to the library and read 500 books, I can ask ChatGPT, "Hey, read this book for me. Tell me, answer this question for me." It saves me so much time. Hey, it's really cool. Okay, we got to get going. But you guys all have your hands up. Do you have a question, Paisley? No, it's gone. Okay, James, do you have a question, buddy? Or a statement? Anybody else? Go ahead, James. Oh, he's gone. Benjamin, go ahead, Benjamin.
I think there was another movie like that, like the guy that had the big hammers and just tried to hammer it all down, and then they brought a steam hammer along and they hammered all the rails down quicker than it.
So frustrating because you become the best at something and then they ruin it. Right? As an artist, I'll be honest, it's a little sad to see AI art. The good news is it's not as good as the artist yet. It has no soul of the AI art. But it is sad when you're like an artist, you work so hard to master like certain lines and techniques, and then AI can just make it for you in 3 seconds. Now everybody's a famous artist online. It's so frustrating. But that's okay. You're gonna have to start learning like AI art. And there will be a method to it. You have to know the art, you have to know what you want from the AI art. And yeah, so I don't think it'll be the end of artists. Besides that, we kind of prefer people's art, don't we? Like as soon as you hear it's AI, it's like, oh, who cares? Then it's kind of cool. They're still bodybuilders. You just see those guys.
Did it pause?
Not the latest technology,
It
but we
froze?
still have fancy competitions and stuff. Because as human beings, it's still fun to see like what other humans can do. That'll go away. You know. Okay. Everybody's got their hand up. We got to keep moving. Okay. So it is 2:18, so we got to keep going. Okay, Alex, go ahead. He's got to. Kermit the Frog behind him. Go ahead.
I was just saying that it's kind of like Wall-E, where all the robots did everything. And when they finally arrived back on Earth in Wall-E, they didn't know how to do anything.
Well, that's like the fear, right? That it's going to take over and destroy everything. But I don't know that that's true because, like, we have machines to do all the work of like lifting things, but we still won't go to the gym and lift weights because we want to be healthy. Like, I could make AR art in a second, but I still enjoy doing things by hand. I still enjoy creating my own art. Like, we can go to the grocery store and buy everything, but I still enjoy growing my own food. So, I think it'll be up to us. Go ahead, Dorothy.
It would be kind of sad if, like, all, like, the art museums, like, all the Picasso paintings or whatever, it would be sad.
Okay, that's it.
That's, okay. Although AI does kind of cheat, doesn't it? AI uses our artwork to create its artwork. It couldn't create anything on its own. It's still human. It's still there's still like a human element. Okay. All right. Now let's jump in. So now we discussed that a little bit. Let's jump in. I wanted to show you how to use this tool. Is everybody familiar with a ChatGPT? You guys all heard that? Oh, you young people. Dorothy is not. Okay. Now, first of all, I would never want any of you guys to use this without your parents' permission. It's on the internet. So make sure you have the permission. I think it's actually pretty safe. I prefer it. Actually. I think it's safer than the internet. Okay, it has limits. They put like safety features on it where you can scan the internet. There's all sorts of horrible things out there on the internet. And all sorts of lies. You know, anybody can write an article on the internet. So you don't know who's writing it. You don't know if they know anything. So I actually trust ChatGPT a little bit more. Okay? I'm going to screen share here. ChatGPT. Okay, here is ChatGPT. And remember, if you have a question, just raise your digital hand. Go ahead, Ezekiel. We do have to kind of get moving again.
Doesn't ChatGPT take its answers off the internet? And
Yes, kind of. Yeah, it does pretty much. Oh, actually.
I got pizza, yeah, dragon cookie.
Okay,
Oh my god!
I thought this would be fun.
That's literally maybe that little.
And I just want to show you how it works.
That's a
There's
good
only
one.
one type of dragon. That's rare.
The bounty.
Very rare.
Oh, I'm getting another
What
one.
we can't expect. What we can't expect.
No, she's a baby cookie. She's an
Watch
ancient.
this. I thought this would be fun. Ready?
Give me nerds. Give me some nerd gummies. That's
Instead of
shocking.
creating a lesson
Oh,
on
fuck
ChatGPT
Richie,
where you
get
use someone's
her.
limited knowledge on an expert ChatGPT, I thought who better to tell you about
Holly Berry has arrived, blow the horn. Ancient and dragon.
right? ChatGPT.
Oh my god, ancients are little.
And I literally just kept doing ones and wasn't getting anything good. And I was like, I'll do one more over here. And now I'm kind of happy that I did that.
Do you have enough to claim that one more?
No, I don't think so. 58. I need 2 more.
Yeah.
Easy. Okay, where are we going now?
Mariner.
The traffic circle over the road. The traffic circle over the road.
The traffic circle doesn't
So I'm
even
going to ask you
exist.
a question.
Oh,
Could you tell me about Nicholas the second? I don't even have to say to me. Watch this. I don't even have to be so like ChatGPT disappear on the phone. But the creators of ChatGPT said don't say please. Because then ChatGPT has to think longer and takes more resources than thinking more funny. I think we should say please so we don't lose our manners. We don't want
I
to-
agree. I don't care. I don't care if it takes longer
Here's
for it
waiting
to
for Skynet to
process.
take
You
over.
guys know who Nicholas II is?
I don't care if it takes longer
Here's
for it
waiting
to
for Skynet to
process.
take over.
You guys know who Nicholas II is?
Excuse me?
Second was the last emperor of Russia from 1894 to 1917. His reign ended.
Did you find the apple?
Revolution in
Yeah, give it to her.
tragically executed.
She's been hooked up.
With axe.
Like, I feel like I'm just like going
What was his
nowhere.
reign like?
I've been
Don't
driving
worry, 'cause-
forever, and like legitimately, again, we're still an hour and 43 minutes from this place.
We're driving like
Why
we.
people turned against him? The people blamed him for food shortages, economic
We're
problems.
literally just driving
His wife,
around the city.
trusted a strange monk named Rasputin, which made people suspicious.
Rasputin?
Nicholas was cruel,
But,
Yes, because it's talking about
That's
Russia.
pretty good. I think that's a pretty common
a
opinion.
weird priest? No, like Rasputin, who literally somehow survived being poisoned.
Okay, did you read anything in there that might seem a little bit biased to you, though? Is there any language that was biased? Might be an opinion. Did you know a lot of people blaming him might have been different reasons? Okay, anything else? You guys aren't sure? Okay, let's go look at it again. A strange monk. Why did they think he's strange? He says
Because he had different beliefs and he's awesome and I love it.
they said he was weak and out of touch. He was seen as weak and out of touch. Okay, and some people probably did see him that way. That might not be unfair. Okay, let's ask it. Let's just ask it. Nicholas A. Good leader. These are opinion questions, and this is why we have to be careful with opinion questions. ChatGPT doesn't know Nicholas, so it's just going to go to the internet and see what most people think of him. Great question. Many historians agree that he was a kind man, but horrible. He loved his family deeply. Everybody kind of agrees with that. He wanted peace. Everybody pretty much agrees with that. He tried to modernize Russia. Maybe. He was a weak. Got touch with him.
What are you doing? Why did you cut out?
And I like the data. I actually like ChatGPT. It says many say. It's not all say. Ignored change. At a time when many countries were moving towards democracy, Nicholas wanted to stay in absolute monarchy. This made him people wanted a revolution. Final thoughts is what ChatGPT thinks. It says he was gentle, religious, and loyal. As a leader, he was unprepared, stubborn, and overwhelmed. Okay, I don't know that he was stubborn. I don't know that he was unprepared. He was definitely overwhelmed. So I actually agree with most of what it says. Okay, I actually think I did pretty good. I'm pretty happy with ChatGPT. Let's ask it. Aren't there who just wanted to throw him? No. Yeah, groups like the Bolsheviks led by Lenin and the Mensheviks believed in communism. They didn't want any kind of czar. President Kennedy is one of different theories about who killed President Kennedy. It's really kind of a mystery. Does anybody know some of the theories about who killed President?
It was the CIA. The documents have been like the CIA admitted it.
Go ahead, Benjamin. Okay.
I'm not getting controversial on a religious thing.
But it's true. It's been on the website.
He's got a bike rack on his.
I know. I was just gonna say. He's got a bike rack.
I can hear you, buddy. What's the question? Oh, that's funny. Okay, never mind. Just a second. Lissa's phone. Go ahead. Any idea who killed Kennedy?
The CIA. The CIA. The CIA. And I bet chat will say that.
She said. I can't hear you though. You're not unmuted. You might have to approve your camera. Correct. Everybody knows me. Must be it. But who assassinated him?
What is it?
I think he's right.
Oh, I'm just gonna say I heard it was CIA. Just say that. Just raise your name and just say I heard it was CIA.
Hey,
I don't know if he was trained in Russia.
And don't say anything else like that.
In the U.S., he was actually working in, I believe, for the CIA. That's why it's so suspicious. That he
CIA, right there.
Hi.
And then he came back to the United States. Go ahead, Jamie.
Was it?
Okay, it was the Lee Harvey Oswald. Correct, yes. That's who. Okay, but here's the problem. That's who is blamed for the killing. And most people believe he was involved in it. But does anybody know why there's a conspiracy around it? Go ahead, Benjamin.
Yes.
It's a little wild, but I'll say that there's other people that I was thinking about them, and I forget a bit, but it says
These kids are so, their parents are so, don't know what's going on in life. They don't know what's wrong with like
CIA.
the JFK assassination. This actually terrifies me that these people don't know anything. These kids don't know anything. Their parents are doing them a disservice.
Peter Pan. Peter Pan.
Give us an inside job. And he made me think our government.
See? Their freaking teacher knows what's going on. None of these kids' parents know what's going on. The parents should be teaching them, and the parents are not talking about truth. They're like, what are they doing? Censoring their fucking kids?
It's in there. This is a homeschool class?
Yeah, they're all fucking Christians and different denominations. So they don't, I guess they don't talk about the truth of what happened with JFK assassination. Because that's probably not appropriate or something.
Arrested. So they are assassination. As part of the conspiracy, so they arrested this guy. And then they interrogated this guy. And then they were going to transport him, I think, over the FBI or something like that. The cops raided him. He was killed by somebody. Supposedly, the spot strangers loved him so much he decided to kill the assassin. But the guy was in the bomb, so it's a little suspicious. Oh, and then they lost the tape recordings, so they interviewed this guy.
In 600 feet, north of
Lost
I-97 south.
Yeah, there's nothing suspicious. They lost everything. Penelope, it's very much like they said we've never been back to the moon because they lost all the engineering documents that they needed to make the technology. They've all just like disappeared, all these technology documents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Theories. Some people believe there's a second system of
South,
truth
it's
that
small.
fully confirm these theories. It's like the 1970s church committee. It's, okay. Final thoughts. Okay. Final thought. I don't know that we're on the corner. All times Genevieve. Okay, go ahead, Gabriel. Any questions about ChatGPT?
Not that much. There's something I was wondering.
Yeah.
If you say ChatGPT, can you please, say it to me?
I don't know what you're gonna do, dude.
Do you think it might crash?
Like, I don't know what you're doing.
What'll happen sometimes?
What is going on?
What you're seeing. Anxiety.
Okay. Right, guys.
Like, oh my god.
No. Because they're making her sweat, okay? Maybe you can just say, hey, Mom, can I use ChatGPT to try to ask you like how to solve this, okay? What do you think I'm going to ChatGPT do to someone? This is the most important, maybe the most important part, but you have to ask your parents for this because this could send you an anger. But you can also say, and this is so important, what are the most reliable sources for a question. Actually, I have a counter question. Watch this. ChatGPT. So I put a period there in ChatGPT. Even like this spell
It's the
stuff.
US 50 east, US 301.
It's just misspelled that. The same question. Okay, so here's the book JFK and the Unspeakable. Explore CIA, Mafia, and Cuba connections. The Devil's Chessboard. These are books. Declassified. Oh my goodness. Declassified government records. That is good. That's what we want. The government records, maybe, right? We can
Walk a
actually
mile.
click
Use
here.
the left two lanes to keep the US 50 east, US 301 north exit for the Nautilus Bay Bridge.
It's like usually open the link. I'm not going to open the link on my class. Usually ChatGPT does pretty good though, but it's warning me it's not
Oh,
verified,
clearly.
so I'm not going to do it.
Jammy going
There's
back.
all sorts of documentaries you can watch.
Use the left two lanes to keep the US
Serious
50
research
east.
websites. So here's some websites that have done a lot of research on this topic, and you can
That bridge looks so
information. But to avoid YouTube
Continue
videos
on
without
US
sources.
50
There's
east.
no very angle that's that. Okay. Freaking me out.
Okay,
We're so
you guys can get the sources. You guys, I've done that. Stolen records related to search all today.
being stopped, and he's got the tool responder, so
But
right because
Holy shit.
Like the sci-fi movies.
Do we have to take this to leave too?
No, we're gonna come through the south tip of Delaware to get to Nashville. So there's 3 bridges into Delaware. We're taking like the.
Okay. Now you have to be careful asking me value questions. Like what's the value question? How should I invest in the stock market?
No, we're not taking this way when we leave.
ChatGPT probably can't answer those.
So then we're going into like Norfolk, Virginia, which is like all coastal. So I don't know how that's going to be coming back.
That's probably good. ChatGPT is pretty reliable, pretty responsible. But it can't answer. It's a really cool tool.
You just used it.
It just happened. Class. I'm sorry. Jen.
Is there class tomorrow?
No, it was today. It just happened.
Is there classes on tomorrow or
Oh yeah.
Thursday?
There's chess club tomorrow, I believe.
Oh. And Thursdays are the other classes? Thursdays and Fridays?
Hey, no,
Okay.
No homework, but if you want, your parents allow it. You can conspiracy, something RPO and the assassination of Kennedy, and maybe come back with some cool conspiracy. GPT.
It's like, draw.
Yeah.
That's my cat.
It's like Siri. That's so weird. But yeah, you use pretty much. I don't know.
Okay, do you want me to pull it? Oh wait, but they're all hidden behind their illusion of the Bible. So you know that's a whole other thing to break down, right?
Oh,
It's 250. Video by mail. You're sending video? What do you mean? Do they send you a video?
Probably.
And then you mail it back their ticket or fee?
Probably. Like every
Video?
other state where we've
But they
never.
have like a VHS tape or DVD, record it. What if you don't have a DVD player?
I'm assuming when it says no cash, they don't have any arms,
Yeah.
and it's just all camera calls, right? So
Well, I feel like when this is like set like that, people from other states, well, the only way is if you do have access to the federal system, maybe
most
then,
of all the states are using the same system.
so then they could send a ticket to you.
Yeah, so
But we're international.
I'm saying with the rent a car, we'd be paying the tolls, but out of country plates, we're not going to be paying the tolls unless there's somebody physically blocking us from the toll, asking for money, like Galveston Island.
Oh my God, the toll on the Halifax Highway
Yeah.
was really just to give jobs to them.
I'm assuming we're still in Maryland and we're not in Delaware yet because I think this is a bridge that separates the 2 states. But
Is there another way to go across without paying a toll?
yeah, I said it's 2 hours longer. We have to go all the and we have to drive to Baltimore. And you told me fuck that the other day, so I might be able to go the shortest way.
Yeah, no, not doing that. I'm done. Just like what I thought was like an hour and a bit drive is taking me 3 hours. So no, no thanks. If they mail me one and I eventually get it, I'll pay it. But it could be a while.
I never got any tolls on this.
I gotta get this other lane, I think. So I don't know if this one is. It doesn't say it takes no lanes. So I don't know if this goes 3 lanes or what.
Yeah, I don't know. If it's in a fursuit or
No.
we're just about to go over the wall.
That's just because of the express pay. Video by mail. Like, how are they made? This is like perplexing my
I'm
brain.
assuming that you're gonna just get a URL on a letter mailed to you.
Oh,
And then it's going to show you your vehicles going over the toll and not paying it, and that's why you're getting it by mail. It's just weird. Normally it says by mail, but
Yeah.
Texas says mail us 20 cents.
I think that the stamp would cost more. Like, I have no idea. Like, I don't understand. Holy motherfucking God. Oh my God. Why? Are you going to the weigh station? Like, I don't fucking understand. Like, seriously, people are bad fucking drivers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why did you come into this lower fucking lane?
Avoid the fine. Use headlights. Are they sending that to you by video by mail?
Oh no, with your URL, here you go, you went across, you didn't have your lights on. Okay.
Here's the big ass bridge.
So they've got 3 lanes, and so they're on the opposite side now. Weird. So
Well, it's based on congestion,
they
right?
did not make it big enough then. If legitimately you end up driving on the opposite side of the road. congestion ahead because there hasn't been congestion all the time. Oh my god, this is so long. Whether we're getting close to it or not, this makes me so uncomfortable. I don't like this bridge. It's so long.
Long and uncut, right? So long. You don't like the bridge?
No, I thought we were getting close, and then I realized no, we still have like miles and miles on this bridge. Oh, then it randomly goes to 50 now. Is this longer than the Prince Edward Island Bridge? Is it the longest bridge? It's gotta be on like the top.
But it's a big Prince Edward Island, like 14 kilometers.
Oh, I don't know. How many kilometers? Oh my god. I do not like this bridge. I feel like I've already gone 14 kilometers. What are you doing? Like, where are you gonna go to? I
Sniff the other guy's butt. That's what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. So Bay Bridge. Bay Bridge. You don't know how long Bay Bridge was. I can't remember the name of it. I saw a sign.
Like, I drive the states. Like, how many people think they live in the boonies and they don't live anywhere in the boonies? Like, that beer place is nowhere in the boonies because there's just so many people everywhere. You think you're in the boonies? Is there a golden corral here where we're gonna be?
Like Golden Cove.
That's like my life. Most came from YouTube search. 42.9% from YouTube search. Browse features is 28.6.
People are just browsing.
Video 14.3 and notification 20.
So how many new likes and or how many likes and how many subs did you get off that? Sorry, what?
You're not alone. With the right to wait, if the U.S. puts the resources for those decisions.
Sorry, how many new subs did you get on that last one?
Well, it did show me.
It should show you.
It didn't.
And it doesn't show you in any of your like
I'm
info?
looking.
Use the right to wait, if the U.S. puts the resources.
I've got 444 in
Likes?
from June 7th to June 10th.
Oh wow, that's a lot of new subs.
192 more than you.
And because Julio tracks me all the time, he's like, "You're in Rehoboth Beach. I'm waving at you from the Jersey Shore." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Oh, the beach.
Well, Rehoboth Beach, Queen Anne's Highway. What's up, Max? We were supposed to
It's
be
like,
down.
holy fuck!
We were supposed to be down here in November.
I thought there was nobody. This is supposed to be rural.
It's July. I was here in November. There's nobody. It's July. There might be people. That's a really short trailer. He's hauling it like he's still.
He is.
She's like, yeah, see, he looks like he's twigging a little bit.
I know. That's it. That was
It's like it's a rental.
oh, like you stole a bitch.
Yeah, max 47 minutes and we're done. Or at least use up all the water in the tank if there's no water.
On the floor.
Oh, there's a bunch of shit involved with their land borders. Bunch of shit involved with their land borders. I looked it up and it's
When you are
BFF. See, there's definitely less people.
yeah, I did know it.
This is the first time I've really been games. In fact, I'm starting off with the first and then they give you the history and explain deeper what the situation actually like into the future to operation different character box and
Sorry, but they that was like no notice. There was no notice, and then they were stopping.
Oh, the trailer brakes definitely locked there. I felt that.
Oof, I heard that. That was not graceful.
So the thing is, top by best, I think that we might as well start with this example.
Who smells like onions?
I smell that.
I think I shit my pants.
You guys are allowed to drive. My problem.
I did drive the other day.
My problem was these guys in front of me.
I know. I saw this guy look like he went. I wasn't watching. I felt it, and that's when I looked up.
Cause I'm like, oh shit, we're coming to yellow, and I gotta slow down, and I'm going pretty fast, and there's two people in front of me.
Any video, we could do compilation videos of water bottle flips, which is what made us a lot of money on. You can see this video if I just play it. It's just various water bottle flips, and we would just go on Instagram, go all over the place, get these like little clips, and you would compile them together and just have these clips back and forth like this. And that's just what we would do, and it would work. We could monetize, we could make so much money. You can see this got 18 million views all the way back in 2016, so it made us a good chunk of money. But then all of a sudden, an update happened. YouTube rolled out an update, and they, for the first time, released an update where you had to get 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours to be monetized. And part of that update, they required it to be a little bit better content, and they didn't allow compilation content like you see right here, where there's no commentary and it's literally just flipping of water bottles onto other people's clips. You can't do that anymore on today's YouTube, especially back then. That's when the change happened. So all of a sudden, the business model.
So those people that are doing that aren't getting monetized?
Well, they were in 2016, and the updates
And for us, we're like,
stopped that because they made $3 million off the
I was
ads.
already ahead of time planning how to make better content. I never felt good making this type of content. Granted, I probably should have made more of it because it did make money. I want to show you what the videos actually look like so you can better understand the situation. So, for example, let's say we click on this video here. We're to get revenge. Now, this is allowed. This is what YouTube has always allowed, and still to this day, they are not going to take this type of channel down or demonetize this type of channel because they are creating substance. So let me show you a deeper thing so this makes sense. So this is the update that YouTube is saying they're rolling out with the new demonetization, okay? They're saying that pretty much, this is the exact words. They said YouTube has always required creators to upload original and authentic content. And pretty much they are cracking, you move your way around that, okay? So you move your way around that, okay? So let me show you what I think is going to be affected because this is rolling out July 15th, okay?
Last year.
Huh?
In
Must
this
be
challenge,
last
not
year.
only am I going to be
It's
answering
not
the
July
question-
15th.
Finished the 5-day challenge with Caleb Fox. Caleb Fox. Mind blowing.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, we are in Caroline. Oh yeah, we are in Caroline County. I didn't know that was in Delaware. I'm assuming. I didn't know that was in Delaware. I'm assuming we're now in Delaware. We're now in Delaware.
No idea. Not quite in Delaware.
How many have you had? 1 million?
Yeah. A million kilometers. Gay Street. I wonder when they came out of the closet.
The gay street. Oh my god! What the hell is this douchebag? Everyone's like, I don't understand what you're doing. Like, I fucking you because you're.
What the? That sounds like a great lord. So that's going to be partially stolen into one of my old new OCs.
I'm so old and my dad
I realize I like old.
oh, and the guy is old, and he was looking to some guy, just like, and he just walked around in the forest, and a demon went with his hand, and now his hand had like a mouth on it.
Well, that reminds me of my Cookie Run Kingdom. Oh, because I'm partially taking it, so I'm putting it in my cookie.
I like Bill.
Bill, the banana spider. Every time, that's the only way I imagine. Oh my god. Show me. I need to see it. Okay, will you show me next time you're there? Because I need to see this.
I'm making it for you.
Oh my gosh.
And then he told me it was fake.
And then that,
One day after I finished it,
oh my gosh. I totally I thought you would forget about Banana Spider after tonight because you were scared. And like Banana Spider now let me sleep. Now he became a caution. Cruelty of your life. Yeah, I don't know why I told you that.
Told her what?
So when we were having a sleepover when I was young, Ellie was scared and like could not sleep. But I made up this character called Banana Spider that I could only see. So I was talking to me, Banana Spider through me, and then she finally.
I remember that I thought it was real.
Yes, and you thought I had some magic power that I could see the banana spiders.
I thought you know what I thought, and when I thought I was fake, I thought
It's like, oh god, and this went too far, I must tell her. I must tell her that he is fake.
Is I really will.
Okay, oh my goodness, I told her about this because I was so tired of her, like, not letting me sleep. I told her this one made her about character, and then it spiraled into stuff I
So
found.
that time
When they find Biden, guys remember rest station. I was like, oh yeah, remember rest station. I was like, oh yeah.
You were on the base?
okay,
I was like, oh yeah.
You were on the base?
okay, why? Okay, look. 2018. Okay, look. 2018. Why somebody posted that somebody won't cancel outlets there? Posted that somebody won't cancel outlets there.
I'm pretty sure I used to have OC like that. I know! Like, God! I was perfect! Like, my God. Oh my God.
The cringe didn't have a meaning when I was in my
Like
So,
that.
Inline. Inline.
Yeah. And then the sister always yeah. And then the sister always went missing. And then the sister always went missing. And because she got kidnapped or went missing. And because she got kidnapped or something.
That's I got almost a 40.
Yeah, because the oldest is in 9th. Then we
I'm
do
not
a
doing 40.
restart game where the younger sister becomes the mother.
welcome to
And
Louisiana.
then the younger sister died. It's like we were actually playing how like the entire world works. How the heck did you come up with
Can't see
that?
past the corner.
Why do we enjoy playing it? Other kids like very like very another kid. Oh, I hate very but you know what? We're the war fairies. Yes, we are. We are the war fairies. It's like what the freak are fairies having wars about? You know what I mean? They're having wars about.
There's a sign for this turn. Sign. Those are intense. And there's a sign for this one.
For 30.
I don't know why.
So I said, like, holy shit.
How you do
Heart
it?
jumping out of your chest again?
Oh my God, what is with these like unmarked, like no notified turns, and then this one is notified.
And remember how we thought when we die you would become the Unity Queen and I would become the Unity.
That shit's
Have a good time.
on going through the window. Come on.
You. You died. You like, like, particularly roleplay when we were little, are a little more, like, when we play as our OCs, we don't play as a morbid thing happens, we play after it happened. We play, but when we were little, we played as the horrid stuff happened. Like, why do we think, like, and then because, we remember how we were watching the Vogue, waiting for like a SCP Foundation thing to come. Like what the heck? You see, I just role play that it's real. I don't think it's real. I know, same. But it would be cool. I remember one time on and someone had like on their thing. A what? Cow. And the guy the SCP Foundation, you know me banging in the window. I want to pay $9.99. Open up the back of the Oh my god, remember when you like I know. What the heck? Why is he your husband? I didn't even like you. The best was that I think Evan started to hear me out. And he and SCP 499. I forgot his number. Oh my god. Started yeah. That's how we started. Yeah, definitely. I think remember how we were playing Lego and Emmett was always your husband? We were just I just realized I think I just love green. I just love green. Yes, you did. Because they're both love to me.
This one has time for 20
What?
runs.
And they both start with E. Probably confusing because we're in nature. So we're dumping and then where are we heading?
Parking on somebody's driver.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. We went through a lot of weird places. For some reason we never go When we were young, we always came up with God, there's so many universes we made up.
Welcome to Delaware.
Like super coconut.
I got it.
And we went to the movie theater and we were watching Super Coconut. I'm like, why did we do that?
You know what I thought about last night?
What?
I just watched like the gym.
Which is your favorite Sergeant movie?
I like the movie. I don't know why I like it.
Does Julio
I
have
love
Netflix?
Huh?
Does Julio have
It seems like he would have a
Said
super
everything.
like sweet voice, but he's a
Hey,
rapper.
Penelope.
Sure. And go to Nashville. So we were gonna go to New Jersey, but now we're not going there right away because one of the place we had confirmed to stay canceled on
Okay.
us. So
She's not even listening.
I know.
Oh my god, you
Getting her a what?
a passport.
Oh, nice.
If you get, I could kidnap you.
It's like really dangerous. Since you can't see around the
I
corner.
just want what I want. Like,
I'm assuming nobody lives out here.
I keep seeing like goddamn K-pop demon on there. It looks so good, and in my brain can think of it.
There's Biden.
Yeah, same. The black kid too.
Oof.
Works the best for me
Uh-huh.
is Abby, Romance, Baby, Baby. I think that I can't see the black hair guy name.
Yeah.
And Mystery.
Nice. I like Abby Romance. Watch your person then completely. I told that to my mom this morning that maybe I should bring it up, and then you brought it up.
Bring what up?
Let me bandage you. Just bandages him. So
The signs?
and he, okay, yeah, we'll get you down. I cannot watch that.
Why you getting
What I flushed out.
Fight the cord.
What I flushed out.
Fight the cord cutely.
Okay, now I don't have to worry about this ice being right now. People will eat your inside if you now go. So let's see already in a damn rubber ducky like floaty. I heard it's gonna call a water park. And they're like and they would be besties. They're besties, besties. They're besties, besties. So they're just shooting it.
Really?
Yeah, you Matt. That's why I asked you if you were yawning. Because it's contagious.
Chicken, fried chicken on them.
Why were you staring at me? You wouldn't even have known.
The moment I look at you, oh yeah.
You made me yawn again with a loved yawn. Jerk.
French.
Oh, shut your pie hole, Penelope. Penelope, I'm gonna make you get out. You can walk somewhere, because I don't know where. You can't walk home because you have no home. But I'll kick you out and you can walk somewhere.
Yes.
Galactic bone.
Good luck with that.
Oh,
You're pretty far still south in the U.S., all the way to northern
Turn right
Manitoba.
onto Delaware 20 West, then turn left onto Sussex Avenue.
yes.
Okay, so we're turning left on the other side of that parking. No.
And facility wave pools. They're just
There was one person that
yes.
is here's right. Right.
I'm pretty sure.
No
Because it's not
way.
his house, it's the dump
Wait,
station,
wait,
so
wait,
it's... Then I'll have to go see how far his house is from here.
Which boyfriends for a little bit. So they, yeah.
They say it's coming soon, but I'm like, are they tearing it down or rebuilding it?
Just walks away down.
I assume all it's like destroyed.
Continue on Sussex Avenue for half a mile.
The Elliot coming down. Your girlfriend asked me to watch you. She's like, okay, and yeah. Okay. Oh my god, you know how there's like those two flights where you sit with the people, Elliot, and they are just staring at each other while they go down one of those?
Yeah. So, I heard about shed.
I always wondered when you were hanging out with.
I know, but like, he's the donkey. His English broke down. He needs to take medicine too. So
You
the
asked,
medicine is slowing down his brain.
you asked me if I'm breathing.
Yeah, no, cool.
Did you just share how we down here?
Shit.
Are you drowned? Are you